Russia has announced a unilateral ceasefire with Ukraine from May 8th to May 9th, coinciding with Moscow's annual World War II Victory Day commemorations, and has warned of a massive missile strike on Kiev if the truce is violated. Ukraine has responded by declaring its own ceasefire beginning May 6th, calling Russia's proposal not serious and saying it cannot be expected to observe a pause in fighting tied to a Russian military holiday.
We stop missile and drone strikes on Ukrainian cities and communities one day before the parade, for example, and say, let's have a ceasefire for one day. Not serious. To give them a chance to celebrate a holiday? We don't have holidays. We apologize for this because of Russia, because of their attacks. So, we give them a holiday, and the morning after the 9th, they pound us again.
Третя історія ceasefire на один день, а перед цим вбивати наших людей.
Zelensky added that there had been no official communication to Ukraine outlining how the proposed ceasefire discussed just between America and Russia would be implemented. The exchange comes amid a lull in US-led diplomatic efforts to end the war as Washington shifts its focus towards the West Asia war. On the ground, violence has continued. In eastern Ukraine, a Russian ballistic missile strike on the town of Merefa near Kharkiv killed 7 civilians and wounded dozens. This, according to regional authorities. In the southern Zaporizhia region, a separate strike killed 2 people. In Russia, a Ukrainian drone strike killed a civilian in the Belgorod region. This is according to the regional governor. While Moscow's mayor said a Ukrainian drone hit a residential high-rise building in an upscale Moscow neighborhood overnight. Russia marks Victory Day each year on May 9th with a large military parade in Moscow's Red Square. Meanwhile, for the first time since Ukraine's counter-offensive in the summer of 2023, Russia lost more territory than it gained in April, ceding around 120 square kilometers. This is according to data from the Institute for the Study of War. Russia's advances have slowed since late 2025 due to communication challenges within its forces and Ukrainian counterattacks that have enabled limited breakthroughs in the southeast. However, Ukraine's gains remain marginal, accounting for just 0.02% of its territory. Russia currently controls just over 19% of Ukraine, most of it seized in the early weeks of the 2022 invasion. Around 7%, including Crimea and parts of the Donbas region, had already been under Russian or pro-Russian separatist control before the invasion began.